Hey guys, I'm Graham Elliott, chef, restaurateur, and more importantly, someone that loves to travel. That's what's brought me here to Kentucky. We're gonna see some great people, hear some great stories, and taste some great food. You're about to be rooted in flavor. When you think fancy, you should think Lexington. Thoroughbred horses, giant mansions, and the most amazing lawns you've ever seen. Here at Keeneland, people come from all over the world to watch the most beautiful horses go head to head. So Morgan, clearly we are in Kentucky heaven. This is gorgeous.
I know.
Can you tell me about the place that we're at right now?
We were formed in 1936, actually in the middle of the Great Depression.
Yep.
So it actually is really important that we have a racetrack here in Lexington. This is a time when it was hard to keep your family together. You know, mentality was low. And so more than anything and more than about making money, we really need a place for families to come together. We have stables on grounds for a little less than 2,000 horses, so it's a lot of stables. Yeah, I know.
You guys also have a great food program, right?
We do have an amazing hospitality program.
It runs the gamut, right?
It really does. So about 4 years ago, we took on Keeneland Hospitality, which is our on-site catering company.
I'd love to meet the chef. I've heard so many great things.
Let's go do it.
All right, cool. Whether your horse wins or loses, you can either celebrate or commiserate with the incredible food of Chef Marc Therrien.
Why don't we toast off on an elixir? So this is a Meyer lemon blueberry elixir, a little bourbon sugar crust, and a little local apricot. And then you're gonna shoot that back. Nice and refreshing.
Oh, love that. You try to use as many local things as possible.
We do. We try to do a blend of everything. You know, Kentucky's got some certain regional things that we do want to use. The ahi I brought in from Hawaii, along with the hamachi, all local ingredients from the farms we put on top of it. So it's a big fusion, really.
Yeah.
My philosophy is simple food, good technique, clean food, and using what's around seasonal.
You're overseeing all the food.
Yes. We have 250,000 people that hit us in 17 days. And we go from sessions all the way to higher end in the clubs.
Do we want to go ahead and put something together?
Yeah, so why don't you work on the ahi cone first? So this is something cool. We got a nice little vehicle. I've got a little black bean and mung bean as my anchor.
Okay.
We're going to take a little bit of a garnish first. Then we got these beautiful cones. So now we have a little simple avocado mash. It's really just simple avocado. We've got our beautiful ahi, and I've got oyster sauce, lime juice, lime zest, scallion, a little bit of sambal in there. We have a little bit of wasabi caviar. I like the color on it. It really pops. We just garnish each one with that. Okay. So that's it. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's get one of these
done.
Right. Here, go ahead. You pick the one. Which one's coming home with you?
Right there, this guy.
I'm going to have one with you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do it. All right.
It's got all the flavors going right across, right?
Oh my God. It just blends so perfectly.
And my philosophy is, whatever the ahi is a star, so everything else should be bringing that up.
Right, cool.
So
all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This is awesome. Lexington has some amazing thoroughbred racing, but it also has food you would not expect to find in Kentucky. I'm gonna be hanging out with Chef Samantha right now, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Always good to see you.
So good to see you.
Samantha. All right, so where are we at now? What's the deal?
So we are in Lexington at Best Friend Bar, the best pop-up bar in town. They have been gracious enough to host me on a regular basis for Tuk Tuk Sri Lankan bites and our regular pop-up dinner concept.
Yeah, so I mean, explain to me the concept, because I've had your food before. I mean, it's amazing, but you don't have, you know, the quote-unquote brick and mortar restaurant, right? So you're doing some of your food, but in other spots?
When I started needing a regular kitchen, these guys stepped up and said, you know, hey, why don't you come in, we'll serve up the drinks, and then you can come in and cook your food whenever you'd like.
Now, did you grow up eating, you know, all kinds of food? Was that important, you know, growing up? Was your mom cooking, your grandma? Like, what was that?
My mother had always cooked traditional Sri Lankan meals. My father, you know, loves his rice and curry for dinner.
So how did you learn these things then?
I started following my mom around the kitchen with a camera.
Really? It's not weird at all.
No, she was just like, you have no interest in being in the kitchen. I'm like,
All right, so tell me exactly what we have here. Is this Southern or Sri Lankan or like a little mix of both worlds?
Got a little bit of both.
Okay.
So we got a deviled egg, but we have a little bit of coconut curry in the mix. I was never a big mayonnaise fan growing up, so I decided to use the coconut curry as the base for the deviled egg filling.
Okay.
And so I use that and a little bit of lime pickled shallot with these deviled egg yolks to kind of put a little Sri Lankan twist on a Southern classic. And so this is a great way to get, you know, our flavors across. It's a great way to get people to understand the flavor profiles and really expand their horizons. And maybe next time they'll be like, okay, cool, I'm ready to try a curry rice bowl.
And I mean, there's nothing cooler than finding your own voice, right? And doing your style. And it's like, okay, I live here. This is what's around me, but I'm still gonna put my journey and family into that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So now I wanna get one. Are you gonna have one too? Well,
I
cheers.
can. You want to cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is so good. Really, that's amazing. You do get the coconut coming right through there. You get a little bit of spice, but it's more aromatic.
The simple flavors, you know, it really makes the ingredients sing.
Thank you so much. This has always been
my
great.
gosh, that's
I
so great to see you
appreciate it.
again.
Thank you.
I'll see you again soon, yeah?
Yes. Lexington is all about local flavor, not just from your own backyard, but from all over the world.